All right. Hey guys, I want to give you my insight on and set up an entry that I had taken on the first uh, 9/1. Here we go. So what we're looking at right now is a daily chart. Okay, and on the daily chart, as you can see, institutional order flow and bias direction is all for a buy. We're pushing up. Okay, and until we break certain structures. To me, this is still moving up, and I'll walk you through it. Okay, so if we drop it to the 4-hour chart right here, on the 4-hour chart, what we're going to do is drop our fibs, okay, right here, boom. Right, we'll take this one. So we have here two equal lows right here, okay. So we're going to go from there all the way to the so equal highs there. We've got a trading range here. We have a trading range here. Anyways, let's continue. So we have our FIBs, institutional 50, right here. Boom. Okay. In fact, I'm going to remove the FIBs now that I've marked off my 50 line. So that's my institutional 50. I'm looking for price to dip at the 50 or better. So I am within what's called institutional discount range. And when price dips in this range, I'm going to be looking for an entry. Okay. So the entry that I took was right here. And market structure is basically telling me, well, in fact, let's go to the 1-hour chart. All right, there we go. So on a 1-hour chart, we have higher lows climbing all the way up. Boom. HL. Okay. Boom. Whoop. All right. There we go. Higher low. Higher low. And higher low. Up here, you could see higher highs, right? You guys can see that. Okay. So what we're looking at is higher high. And this is a test for equal highs. We'll get to that in a moment. So if you notice, again, price action market structure is giving me higher lows and higher highs. With this giving me higher lows, higher highs, I'm looking for, we also have 50 pullback on the institutional discount range on our FIBs. And I'm looking for a chart pattern. On the chart pattern I'm looking at here is we have a multi-week W pattern right here. Boom. And we also have a multi-day, because this is 2 days, 1 day. This is the second day. This is a multi-day W pattern right here. So this was the first leg. This is the second leg right here. So the entry was on the second leg of the multi-day W pattern. Yep. Okay. And now that I've got those, all that confluence telling me that we are looking for a buy, we have a pin hammer here. I missed this entry. All right. And I mentioned that on my pick and my notes that I had posted earlier. Missed this entry. Next was a doji, and the next candle was another, it's a wick with a pin hammer. Again, we're looking at the 1-hour chart. And on this, ideally, I wanted this to give me a longer green candle, which would have been a really beautiful three soldiers, bullish three soldiers, but it did not. So I actually waited. I didn't jump in right away. I waited for price to give me a BMS. Price BMS right here. Boom. We broke this structure here, top of this structure, because this was the pullback that created this push down. Okay. So once we broke this structure right here, here's the BMS. In fact, let me label this for you guys. Boom. Okay. Once price broke that, I waited for the pullback. Here was the pullback. Pullback was to the order block right here. Okay. When price pulled back into the order block, I had a pending order. My pending order was set just above halfway into the order block. Usually I do top 25% of the order block on a bullish run. So in this case, it was right here. And I put a stop loss right over here, just below. That's where my stop loss was. Originally, that was where my stop loss was. Okay, so my entry was right here. In fact, my entry is, and it's still holding, is 47,541. So entry was 47,541, right around there. Because after the spread, now when I entered in on this red candle. And the reason why is because I had a pending order, and the pending order got triggered because I was anticipating this order block would hold. And if it didn't hold, it would actually meet up with my stop loss right here, so no big a deal. Would have been a small loss, but no big of a deal. And sure enough, it gave an engulfing for the next hour. After that engulfing, got my entry, pop, pop, little pullback. I exited 100 pips right here. And those of you who have taken, who I've taught stop exits, know that I'm exiting out at 50 plus, and I've got a formula about how I go about doing it, because it'll pay out a minimum of 50 plus as soon as I'm hitting a 1 hour bullish candle. So it paid out 50. I watched it, and it pushed all the way up to 100 plus. So I exited out about 100 plus on pretty much all of my position. Except I left one lot size. So the reason why is because I'm playing, and I'm just going to give you a little bit of advanced thought here. The reason why I'm exiting out a little bit more than usual is because we are hitting level 3 based on this move here. So now we are ranging. And this range area here is basically like a very large reset. And because I was not sure which direction the market was going to be going, in case it continued to go against me, I wanted to exercise a little damage control and basically enter and exit with most of my position right here at 100 plus, and then I left a runner with a trailing stop loss. So when I had my final lot size running, I moved the stop loss to break even. Boom. And right now I'm waiting for this to actually break this high here. And once that breaks that high, I'm going to move my stop loss once again up here as soon as we break this 50. And I'm anticipating it's going to break it based on the confluence which I've just shared with you guys. All right. And so that's why I entered into this here, and a little bit of thought on my setup. I covered my price action, market structure, covered the FIBs, covered my entry, which was based on chart pattern, W, multi-week, multi-day, intraday, and I covered exits. Where do I see the market going? Okay, so I'm expecting price to push above this 50 line. And if it doesn't push above the 50 line and it continues to test this 50 fibs and give me a little bit even deeper or lower, I will continue to play longs until we actually BMS this. That's my BMS line right there. That's what I'm looking at. And until we break this, everything I'm going to be looking for is going to be for a buy. And if once we break this, I'm going to expect price to test it. And once price tests it, I'm going to be looking to take some exits on a lot of altcoins that I've got stored up. And then I'll be looking for shorts, because if price breaks this, we have a SMS here, BMS. And that's where I'll be looking for shorts. But to get out here would be premature for me on anything that I own, on my HODL account as well as my day trading accounts. Yep. Anyways, I hope that helps. Just wanted to kind of give you guys a market update as well as this entry here, because I know you guys were posting a lot of thoughts on market. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.